what it means to win, not just at the national level, but also international level, because when you think about records and records and records, it is a person that has been able to bring those records home. I'm talking about Henry Wanyoike. Karibu sana, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, Moses, and congratulations to Faith and Omanyala for putting once more on the Kenyan world, on the world map. So we really appreciate their win yesterday. So that shows that we are still good in athletics. We have done it once more.
It's not easy. It's not easy actually to win on that world stage.
It's not so easy, but I believe the way we train here in Kenya, I really feel good that we have good atmosphere, good environment. And I think Kenya were born to run. So for the other countries, there may be other things, but for Kenya, we are born to run.
Kenyans are born to run, we're saying. Desmond, karibu sana, how are you?
Asante sana. Yeah, I'm good.
Uko mzima?
Niko salama kabisa. Just enjoying seeing Kenyans shining worldwide.
It's very important actually for Kenyans to shine worldwide. And I know on that note, we also need to see Kenyans shining locally. Because we'll be having the 20th edition of the Stanchart Marathon, Nairobi Marathon, which a lot of people are saying that this time out it promises to be even better and even bigger. What's your general take when you prepare? Because I hear you will be competing.
Well, I'll be participating, not competing. Here's the thing. Yeah, we are some of us.
So you don't want to win?
Well, if I win, that will be a major shake, but I'll be super excited and happy about it. But for us, mostly, or me and many other people that my friends, we are in it to enjoy and just enjoy the city as well. So we are medal hunters. We are there to get the medal at the end and also just to be part of the running community and the running vibe in Kenya. So we are looking forward to the 20th anniversary for Stanchart.
Wanyoike, how important is this race? Because I know we've had 19 edition. This will be the 20th edition. And the commitment is there. The bank is saying we will try as much as possible to support. And they're doing it for a fantastic cause, you will agree.
Okay, for sure, this marathon is one of the big marathon in the whole of Africa. In fact, the whole of Africa, there's no other marathon bigger than Nairobi Marathon, of which it has been there for the last 19 years. Now this is the 20th anniversary. And you can imagine a baby who was born 20 years now, a few years ago. Now this person has graduated, now has even been joined the university. So you can see there have been up and downs. And it's an event which is growing each and every year. And I really appreciate that many people have been taking part, because they know this is not just a marathon. It's a marathon with everybody in the Nairobi Marathon, they run for a worthy cause, because there have been so many things happening since from the year 2003 up to date. And many people have been able to, it has a marathon which has produced champions. Because it has many of the winners who have won in Nairobi Marathon, they have won in big marathons in the world, like Tokyo, New York, Boston, New York. So you can see it's not just a marathon, and then it's a good way of, it has enabled many people to come to Kenya to see where these champions are born and how they do it. So it has also like a sport tourism. So, and many people have been coming to see Kenya out of this marathon. So I believe even this year, will be a very big marathon, and I would love to encourage everybody not to be left behind, to come and be part of the 20th anniversary.
In your own assessment, I don't know, first of all, utakuwa unakimbia which category, Desmond?
I'll be doing the half marathon.
The half marathon. So that is 21 kilometers. So for the people who actually want to run, we will have the 42 kilometers. That is the full marathon. We'll also have the wheelchair category, which will also be the 21 kilometers. We'll have the half marathon, which is also the 21 kilometers. And then we have the 10 kilometers race, and then the 5 kilometers, and then the corporate relay challenge. I know people come and they do enjoy themselves, and they have a fantastic time while at it. Probably, why should the person say that, let me go and race, let me go and have fun, let me go and compete? Or on your own take, why are you doing it?
I think for an ordinary Kenyan, this is a perfect opportunity. And Standard Chartered Marathon is one of our only runs in Kenya which showcases us to the world. We are known for running, but this is an opportunity for ordinary Kenyans to also participate in these runs. So we see Kenyans doing big things worldwide. We are known for runs. But here at home, we also have one thing that is encouraging ordinary Kenyans to come together and just represent the country in a marathon. So for us, it's a celebration of a running nation. We also want to be seen in the world as people who are able to host such kind of marathons. So,
Wanyeke, you've been consistent and you've always been there during these races and also these marathons. Have we seen some growth? Is it something, are we having a growth, or can we look back and say, from where we're coming from, this is something that is moving to the right direction?
I can for sure tell the Kenyans that the run has been growing from the year 2003 up to date. We started with a small number, but today it is a run which now attracts more than 25,000 people. And I believe this year we might even surpass that target of 25,000. Maybe we might be seeing 30,000 people coming together. And you know, all these people, they come because they have they are good people to see that Kenya, we know that unity. And it is unity through sport. And you know, sport can be like a weapon to bring people together. And so we try to promote peace through the sports, because everybody from any part of the country can be able to participate in this marathon. And I've seen it even through the time like when we had the COVID. We still had marathons physically. People are doing it virtually because you can see the passion people they have for this big marathon. Standard Chartered Bank Marathon has grown each and every. I have seen it from when it was born up to date. And I've seen people benefiting from this, what they call, because like, you know, the initial, when it started, we had like one of the greatest initiative of the Sing is Believing, whereby more than 200,000 kids were able to be operated. Now they are back to school. They're enjoying life like any other person. So instead of living a miserable life, now through the sweat, the energy, and the resources people have been giving toward this, what they call, has enabled all these children, and also like starting of the hospitals. Now we have the future makers, whereby we are trying to encourage the young people through how they can be able, like when we win, the money we get, how to use this money. The young people, how they can be able to invest and invest well. So you can see it's a marathon which always have a meaning. Not just you come and for the fitness, you come to meet, you know, when people are running here, they get the medals, as my friend said, they come for the medals, they get those the awards. So it is a good feeling when you run in this, and it started in Nairobi town. Then from Nairobi we went to Nyayo. Now it is on Southern Bypass. People can be able even to see the beauty of Kenya through the Standard Chartered Marathon.
I know we're talking about doing it for a positive cause, and yes, from the Sing is Believing initiative, the Future Makers initiative, something positive actually is happening. At this point, let's listen in to what the organizers are saying, because for them, targeting 25,000 and bringing them at one location actually to be able to compete, not the easiest, but something that they want to do, something that they will do, and something that they know they're doing because it is for a worth cause.
It's lovely to see all of you for the 20th edition of the marathon. And one of the things I want to say is I want to thank you for all the support that you've given us for the last 19 years and making sure that you support the bank's vision of building the future generation. The marathon started in 2003, and to date it's the biggest sporting event in Nairobi. It's IAF accredited. And we're really proud to be hosting elite runners who use this marathon as a springboard to launch their international careers. We've raised over 750 million shillings towards the marathon, and this proceeds goes towards Future Makers, where we empower the next generation to learn and grow. So it will be held on Sunday, 29th October 2023. It will be on the Southern Bypass, and this is the same route that we used last year, with Uhuru Gardens once again being the main venue for us. We'll also have the satellite marathons, which will be running across Kakamega, Kisumu, as well as Mombasa, and this will be extended from 22nd to 29th of October. We'll feature 6 race categories, mainly the 42 kilometers male and female. We'll have the 21 kilometers male and female. We'll also have the 10 kilometers male-female, as well as the wheelchair race, 5-kilometer family run, as well as the corporate relay. Our target this year is to make sure we get a minimum of not less than 25,000 people. Registration fee is going to be about 2,000 shillings. It's 2,000 shillings. And once again, this proceeds goes towards future makers.
All the people who've been with us, Athletics Kenya, Nairobi City, that time it was Nairobi City Council, now it's a county government, they've been with us because of what it's doing to our city. And we believe, and we are starting to get there, we need to start seeing that Nairobi City Marathon is a magnet for tourists, both local, because we get a lot of runners from Eldoret. They come the night before, they sleep, so they leave their money here, and international as well.
We are extremely proud as Athletics Kenya to partner with the Standard Chartered Bank and join the journey that has got us to this stage of truly historic moment. This marathon has enabled many of our young athletes launch their profession, careers, and gone out to conquer the world in the international competitions. Athletics Kenya is satisfied with the progress and improvement made over these 2 decades. As we look forward to scale up the standards of the marathon to global levels, and as you focus on the youth through the Future Makers program, we are going to support you, and we will support each other and partner together for the time in the future.
The marathon was not supposed to have been a continuing event. It was like a try event to see what we can do, because we knew we had a lot of skill, we had a lot of potential, we had a lot of talent in the country, and we wanted to associate with that talent to also help our people grow their brand. And it's from that moment that such a great event has developed. In fact, the Standard Chartered Marathon now is such a key event on our calendar in Nairobi that we are not too sure what to do with that period of the year if you decided not to continue doing it. So you have to continue doing it. You have to continue running it. You have to continue giving us this value because it uplifts our city, it uplifts our county, and helps people recognize and showcase their talent. It gives me joy to see all of us seated in here this morning, having braved the early morning chill just to be here and be counted. And it's good to be counted for a good event. You know, you can be counted for many things, but this is a premium event. It is a premium engagement. And I think for those of us who are being counted with it, it's a privilege to be a part of that. It is a testimony to your resolve to support the cause for the Standard Chartered Nairobi Marathon, dubbed Future Makers, an initiative with an objective to tackle inequality and promote economic inclusion for the young generation. And that particular objective is very key to our objective in the city, because, you know, we say we want to make Nairobi a city of order and dignity, hope and opportunities for all. So when we talk about opportunity for our youth, you're actually addressing the very core of our manifesto. And
so plenty of conversations there, and yes, they're saying for Nairobi, people will run. And yes, 29th October is the date, and a lot will be expected on that day. Will you be racing? Will you be running? Will you be participating? Or will you be competing in all that? If you do, then remember you will be doing it for a fantastic cause. The gentlemen are still with me here in studio, so I'll come back to them a little bit and just pick up their minds. But before that, allow me to pay some bills, but keep it here on KTN News. Scoreline will continue to gather pace.
KTN